Okay, for today's purple to black belt class, we have a few things we're going to be going over. One, we're going to be talking about generosity with people who are outside of our family, right? Who are really important people that we're used to seeing all the time. Maybe we don't get to see them very much right now, but that doesn't mean we don't care about them. Second thing that we're going to be talking about is we're going to be reviewing our form and make sure we do the turns properly in our form so that we don't take extra steps and get ourselves confused as to which leg is which. Right? So we'll be doing that. We're going to be working on being smooth with our kicks, right? In particular, hop step kicks, being able to do it kind of in a sneaky and controlled manner instead of jumping around like a crazy person. And finally, we're going to be doing one of our push-up challenges that we need to do to prepare for our black belt test. So plenty of things to go over today. Let's get started with some warm-ups and we'll take it from there. All right, now that we're ready to start class, we're going to get going with our warm-up, right? Warm-up's super important to keep our body healthy, loosen up our muscles, loosen up our joints, get them ready to move without, injuring ourselves, right? So we're going to be doing 4 moves. Each one is 30 seconds, so pretty straightforward. We're going to start off with some jumping jacks. Ready, set, go. Right? So you do your jumping jacks, right? Make sure you're getting your hands up nice and high. Loosen up your shoulders, not just your feet. Elevate your heart rate a little bit. Get breathing, get moving. Right, just keep going. Right, you go at your own speed. If you're ready to go faster, because you've already been active today, great. If you need to go a little bit slower, right, there's some modifications you can do for this. Right, jumping jacks aren't the best for you, but that's okay. We're going to move on to the next thing. We're going to do some push-ups. Right, now a few different ways to do push-ups. Big thing on your push-up, make sure you get all the way down, chin or chest to the floor. Right, so we're going to get started. Ready, set, and go. And as you do these, right, you may do it a couple different ways. Right, I'm going to cut in some video of other ways to do push-ups. The big goal as you do your push-ups, just make sure you get that full range of motion. So if you do maybe 5 to 10 of them with your legs straight, and then the rest of your legs bent, that's fine. The important thing is get that full range of motion and make sure you feel like it's a little bit of a challenge, but definitely something you can handle, right? And good, we're all done with push-ups. Ready to go for the next thing. We're going to be doing some knees with our back leg. Let me show you 1 or 2. It's just like a front kick, only I don't extend. I come up with my knee, and I come back. Come up with my knee, and come back. All right, so it doesn't matter which leg you do. Make sure you're using your back leg though. Ready, set, and go. 30 seconds. It's helpful in martial arts to breathe out as you strike out. Helps you to generate more power. Also helps you to be more relaxed. Right? And because you're more relaxed, you're less likely to hurt yourself. Right? You get more repetitions in, so you're burning more calories, getting stronger. Really very valuable. So good. All right. Switch your legs. We're doing the exact same thing. We're kneeing with our back leg. Ready, set, and go. All right, now for some of these, I'm actually going to turn a little bit so you can see. All right, I'm not looking to be super aggressive. And because this is kind of warm up, I want to make sure that I have my base foot flat on the floor. I want to be stable, right? Especially if you're on a surface that you don't have 100% sure footing on, right? You don't want to go too high. You don't want to lean back. You don't want to challenge yourself. It's a warm-up. Good. All right, and that's 30 seconds of those knees. All right, so we're all done with warm-ups. Let's get into the main part of the class where we work on curriculum. All right, so today we're going to be going through 3 kicks. We're going to be doing a front kick, a hop step front kick, and a hop step roundhouse kick. As we're doing these kicks today, we're really looking for you to be very smooth and fluid, right? Without a lot of bumping and jumping and things like that. So we're going to be doing 10 kicks on each leg, and I want you to think about being very smooth while still kicking correctly, right? So we're starting off with our front kick, which is very easy kick. It's a good way to kind of get ourselves ready to be smooth. Front kick, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, switch your legs. Same basic idea. Front kick, other leg. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so we got 2 more kicks to do. We're doing a hop, step, front kick. I'm going to show you this once from the side, then we'll get going. Remember, feet come together, kick, and come back. All right, so I'm going to kick towards you. You're kicking towards me, or you're kicking sideways. That's fine too. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, switch your legs. Same thing, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, one more kick to do. We've got hop, step, roundhouse kick. Now, one thing I want you to notice is when I kick, you're going to notice my head doesn't really go up and down. I slide in, kick, come back. It's not a jump. It's really important as we progress through today. But for now, hop, step, roundhouse kick, nice and smooth. I'm kicking at you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch your legs. Same thing the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so that's a nice basic review of some simple kicks for you. Now let's get ready for the next part of class. So we're going to challenge you now to do your hop step kicks smoothly without jumping up and down, but sliding in and out. Okay, now we're going to be using a towel mat. I'm going to put this down for a second though. If you watch, see how there's that black bar running over my head? Now it's not perfectly level, but it's good enough for what we're trying to do. When I do a front kick, you can see my head stays basically at the same height relative to that black bar. When I do a hop step front kick, same idea, right? It doesn't go up and down over the bar. Versus this version of the kick where you kind of jump up, where you can see my head goes up and down relative to that bar. We don't want that. We want to slide in, right? So the way we're going to check that today is we're going to do some kicks with our towel on our head, thusly. When you do your kick, if the towel flies off your head, well, you must have jumped or you did it wrong or you moved your head a lot. So you want to keep our head pretty stable as we do something like a front kick, and the towel doesn't fall off. All right, so we're starting with the easiest kick for this. We're going to do our front kick, get in our fighting stance. We're going to do 10 on each side. Let's try not to let the towel fall down. If it does fall down and unfolds, pause it, catch up, and come back and join us. If you want to make it harder, fold the towel more. If you want to keep it a little bit easier, you unfold it a little bit. So I think this is a good challenge for most of you. We'll start with front kick. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see how my head and shoulders are pretty stable. 6, they turn. 7, but they don't bounce up and down. 8, 9, 10. Good, and switch your legs. Now, if this is too easy for you, if you feel like, says that, Jeff, I can do this in my sleep, kick higher and or faster. Now we'll add to the difficulty, right? But let's keep going with our front kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so now we're going to do our hop step front kicks. This is where it starts to get a little bit tough. I'm going to do a few of these sideways, a few of these towards you. We're going to do 10 on each side. Again, if your towel falls down, pause. Fold it back up, fix it. Don't just, throw it over your head like a cool Jedi robe or something. Right? So here we go. Hop step front kick. 1, 2, nice and smooth. 3, nice and smooth. I'm moving back a little bit. 4, so you can see my feet better. 5, 6, and again, you want to make it harder, kick higher. 8, 9, 10. Good. All right, we're going to switch legs. I'm going to kick towards you for these. Ready? 1, 2, 3, nice and smooth. 4, and stay up. 5, 6, let's go a little faster. 7, 8, 9, 10. Like I said, you might have noticed as it got faster, you start to feel it shake a little bit more, your head's moving a little bit. It's a good problem. Okay, hop, step, roundhouse kick. Last kick we're doing like this, right? Hop, step, roundhouse kick, step in, come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, nice and smooth. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I'm kicking at you, right? Pick a good height for yourself. The higher belt you are, the higher kick should be. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't forget to breathe. 6, it's important. 7, 8, we're getting faster. 9, getting faster. 10. All right, so that is a hop, step, roundhouse kick with a towel on your head. All right, everybody, great job. Let's get ready for the next part of class. Now, as we keep talking about generosity, I want to talk about another group of people that are super important to us, care about us quite a bit, right? That I want you to challenge yourself to show, or to do an act of generosity for this month. And that's people who do things for you that are not part of your family, right? So, you know, like some people in our family, really clear, like your mom, that's your family, right? Then we talk about like the next level, right? People who are in our family, but maybe they don't live with us, right? So now you're talking about grandma, right? Maybe your aunt, your cousin, things like that. They're still family members. We talk about doing nice things for them. This third group are people who are not actually part of our family, but maybe they feel a little bit like family, right? Those are people like your teachers, your coaches, your babysitters, people like that, right? Someone who's pretty generous to you that does a lot for you, right? Now you might think like, oh man, my teacher doesn't do a lot for me. They give me a lot of homework, right? But I want you to think about, like, has there ever been a time where you've asked your teacher to do something extra for you? Maybe you asked for extra help, right? Maybe you asked them to stay with you, and they didn't really have to do those things, but they did it anyway, right? Why? Because they're generous and they care about you, right? It's not necessarily their job to do it, right? They don't have to do that, but they do that because they care about you. They want you to do well. They give you that a little extra attention to succeed. So my challenge to you is to, first of all, pick one, at least one. Now, if you want to pick 2 or 3, that's fine, but pick one person. Take a second. Hopefully you can pick someone that quickly. If not, pause, right? Second, I want you to think of something that you can do to share your time, your treasures, or your talents with that person. Again, it should be someone that you know, someone who's done things for you, and now you just think, you know what? I want to be generous and give something to them without expecting anything back. Because they probably didn't expect to get like a drawing from you or a postcard or something like that. So in terms of things you could give them, you could send them a video, right? Saying something nice, so you could write a letter, you could draw something to them for them. Most of our teachers right now, we can't see them in person, but we can still think about them and send something to them, right? Maybe it's via email, maybe some other way that you hand in assignments or whatever, right? So that's my challenge for you for this week in terms of generosity, right? If you need some time to think about it, pause, give it some thought, right? Otherwise, we're going to keep moving on with the next part. Okay, so today we're going to be doing a bunch of push-ups, right? And for our push-ups today, there are 3 different kinds. I'm going to quickly demonstrate how they go, and then we're going to do about 72 of these different types of push-ups. The first one is a wide push-up, right? The way it works is like this. And most of these push-ups, I'm going to recommend for almost all of you do them on your knees, right? So the way I do my push-up is I put my hands, instead of like normal width, just much wider, right? And I'm going to come all the way down, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up. Okay, so that's a wide push-up. That's pretty simple. The next push-up we're going to do is called a clap push-up. When we do our clap push-ups, it's like a regular push-up, only you jump your hands off the floor and you clap. All right, so it's gonna look like this. I come down, just like that. Make sure you land on your hands, not on your face, okay? Last push-up we're gonna do is called a side-to-side push-up. Right? This one probably requires the most explanation. You start in a regular push-up position, right? You're going to move one hand to the other hand, then out. Do a push-up. Hands together, hands apart. Push-up. Hands together, hands apart. Push-up. Hands together, hands apart. Push-up, right? So those are the 3 types of push-ups we're going to be doing today. For almost all of you, you're going to be doing 12 of each type in a row. And then you're going to do them all again. Now, throughout this, you can stop as many times as you need, right? You can do it in the middle of a set. You can do it at the end of a set. It doesn't matter. The most important things, you do 12 of each, all the way up, all the way down. Let's get started. Wide push-ups are first. We're doing 12. Ready? Go. And afterwards, you can sit, shake out your arms, move, or you can go right into your next set of push-ups. Whatever's the right thing for you. We're going clapping push-ups for me. You can sit in the middle if you want, rest. If you keep going, good for you. Right? I got 4 more to go. All right, 12 down. Catch your breath if you need to. If you don't, you can jump right into those side-to-side push-ups. We got 12. Keep that body straight. Good. All right, 36 down. 36 more to go. I think I can do some of these sideways to get a different look. Remember, you can rest as much as you need to in between sets, right? It could be 10 seconds, it could be 10 minutes, right? Just keep moving. Don't be afraid of moving slowly, be afraid of standing still. Last one coming up. And then we're good. Side to sides. Whew. All right. So that's 72 push-ups. If you need more time, pause the video, do what you gotta do. Remember, it's wide push-ups, clapping, side to side, 12 each, 2 times. We're gonna keep moving on with the rest of the class though. Today we're going to be working on the turns in kata kick. Right, now when you go to do your turn kata kick, it's actually surprisingly easy, but people like to make it surprisingly hard. And today we're going to be using something as a point of reference. I'm going to be using a towel, right? But realistically, you could have anything. You could say, hey, I'm looking at that chair that's in my house that's across the room, right? Or it could be, something else put on the floor. Anything that you have in your house will work that is only in one place. If you have one on both sides, it's going to be confusing. And what I'm doing is I'm going to take my tongue and put it down here. Okay, just like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to do some of the kicks in our form, and we're going to kick towards the towel, and then we're going to turn and kick away from the towel, right? Or maybe you're going to be facing towards a chair, you're going to kick towards the chair and then come away from the chair. And we're going to be working on, like I said, the kick into the turn, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to do roundhouse kick, back step, side kick. It looks like this. Roundhouse, back step, side kick, and land, okay? Now, if you ran out of room, you were too close to the chair, you may want to fix yourself, adjust yourself, and get that right. All right, so we're going to just do two where we're just trying to make sure we have our range right. Let's go together. Ready? 1, roundhouse, 2, back step, side kick. Right, one more time with you and me. Ready? Roundhouse kick, back step, side kick. Okay, so now we're going to start adding in the turn. So I want you to just watch this one, don't actually do it. When you do your kicks, right? So we've done these before, and we land. The turn is incredibly easy. You just turn your head, your feet don't move very much. If you have to step, you did something wrong, okay? The turn is literally just take your head, twist to the other side, your feet twist a little bit, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kick towards the towel or the chair or whatever you're using as your point of reference. Then we're gonna do the same 2 kicks away from it, right? So let's try and do kind of slow. Ready? Roundhouse kick, towards the towel, back step, side kick, towards the towel. And once we land, turn your head, but don't turn your feet, right? At least not very much. If they move a little bit, it's fine. Now we kick away from the towel. Roundhouse kick, back step, side kick. Now when you're doing this, you're going to notice you're using the same leg for every one of these kicks, if you're doing it correctly. If you switched your leg, you made a mistake, right? So we're going to do this 5 times. Kick towards the towel, kick away from the towel. We're going to start kind of slow. We're going to pick up our speed. Remember, only turn your head. Don't take steps as you turn. Ready? Roundhouse, back step, side kick. Make sure you just turn your head, kick away from the towel, roundhouse kick, or the chair, back step, side kick. And you can see when I turn, all I do is that. All right, second time a little faster, roundhouse kick, back step, side kick, come back, roundhouse kick, away from the towel, back step, side kick. Just turn your head, so simple. Third time a little faster, roundhouse kick, back step, side kick. Just turn your head, roundhouse kick, back step, side kick. Just turn your head. Fourth time a little faster, roundhouse, back step, side kick, turn, roundhouse, back step, side kick, turn. Last time, I want you to just try and go as quick as you can. Go like medium speed. Ready? Go. 1, 2, turn your head. 1, 2. Okay. Hopefully that went well for you. If it didn't, feel free to stop, rewind, watch it again, do it again. We're going to do the exact same thing. We're just going to use our other leg now. Okay? So this time I'm going to start with my left leg and back, right? As long as you're doing the other leg for you, that's what's important. Do the first couple kind of slow. I'll demonstrate one. So it's going to be roundhouse, back step, side. You can say just turn the head, that easy. Roundhouse, back step, side. Turn the head, that easy. Okay, we're doing 5 together, starting slow, getting faster as we go. Ready? 1, back step, side kick. Turn your head, roundhouse kick. Back step, side kick. Turn your head. 2, a little faster. Roundhouse kick. Back step, side kick. Turn your head, roundhouse kick. Back step, side kick. Turn your head and roundhouse kick. Back step, side kick. Turn your head, roundhouse kick. Back step, side kick. Turn your head a little faster and roundhouse kick, back step, side kick, turn your head, roundhouse kick, back step, side kick, Turn your head a little faster towards the towel. Away from the towel. Okay, last one. Do your speed, whatever that speed is. I'll go kind of like, I'm gonna go with what I consider to be like green belt speed. All right, here we go, ready, set, go. All right, so hopefully you were able to do that without falling behind me and you're able to keep up. If you need to practice one or more of those sides, feel free to pause the video, practice those turns, get smoother and better at them. As we get started on the second turn, or the second type of turn really in kata kick 2, where we come off of a spinning hook kick, you have to set this up properly for it to work. If you don't have it set up properly, all my directions aren't going to make much sense. So the thing that you're going to do is you're going to set up in a fighting stance with your right leg and back. When you have your right leg and back, you want your belly pointing towards the screen, right? Not back to the screen like this, okay? And then you have that object across the room from you. So you may need to reconfigure your layout a little bit to make this work, but if you can set it up, you'll be good to go. Now we're going to do our 3-kick combination: front kick, roundhouse kick, spinning hook kick. All right, so go right, left, right, land and back. Okay, now when we get to here and we land, we're going to turn, and when we turn, we don't take many steps. Our foot may shift a little bit, but we don't really turn much or move our feet much. And when we turn towards the screen and then to the other side. Okay, so if you find yourself turning away from the screen, you either set it up wrong or you did it wrong. Always turn towards the screen. Now we're going to come back the other way. We're going to do front round spinning hook. We're going to go left, right, left, land back, and then as you turn, you're going to turn towards the screen, just like I just did right there. If you ever turn your back on the screen, you know you done goofed. Well, maybe during the spin, I guess you are for a second, but not for very long, right? So we're going to do that combination a bunch of times. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Okay, set yourself up. Let's go. Right, left, right, and now turn towards the screen to the other side. Same thing, left, right, left. Left, right, and left. Land it back. And we're back to the other side. So go right, left, right, right, left, right, land it back, and turn. And we go left, right, left, left, right. So you do your left, land it back. Just like that, all right? So we're just going back and forth over and over and over again. Front kick, roundhouse, spinning hook, landing back. Got to land it back, it's important. Twist, left, right, left, land it and back, turn around, okay? So we're going again, ready, go, 1, 2, 3, turn, 1, 2, 3, turn. Okay, we're going again. Go a little faster. Ready? 1, 2, 3, turn. 1, 2, 3, turn. Okay, now, final challenge for you. If you can do this without me, great, you're ready to move on. We're gonna do all those kicks. I'm not gonna demonstrate. Let's go. Right front kick, go. Left roundhouse, right spinning hook, turn around, left front kick, right roundhouse, left spinning hook, and turn. Hopefully you got that. If you're good, you're good. If you need to review it, pause, rewind, do whatever you need to do. Otherwise, we're gonna keep moving on to the next part of class. All right, boys and girls, it's time for our final challenge of the day. We're doing Superman stance with a cape. So we're gonna use our towel for this, and we're gonna unfold our towel, and we're gonna throw it behind our back, over our shoulders, just like a cape, like we're ready to fly. Now, rules here, you throw it over, but you don't tie it. If you tie it, it's cheating, it makes it too easy, right? You wanna have it over our shoulders, but not tied around our shoulders. And we're gonna get into a Superman position, or a Supergirl position, or a super person position, I don't really care, right? Where we're gonna stand on one foot, we're gonna lower our shoulders, pick up our foot, and we're gonna stand like this, and we're not gonna fall on the floor. Rules are pretty simple. You gotta hold that position without falling down, and without letting your cape fall off your shoulders. If you lose your cape, or you fall over, then you have to restart and go again, right? Now when we're doing this, depending on how high of a belt you are, the longer you should be able to stand. So if you are a beginner belt, a white belt, or a yellow belt, and you can do this for 15 seconds, good for you. Great job, especially if you're keeping your shoulders low like you're supposed to. If you're more of an intermediate belt, orange belt, green belt, blue belt, we'd like to see you do at least 30 seconds, right, in a row. And again, if you don't get it, you can always pause, rewind, do it at your own time, or get out a phone, a timer, whatever. Just do it for 30 seconds, right? And finally, if you're a high belt, you want to be able to make it for a full minute, okay? Now, I'm going to kind of have to stop in the middle and point out a couple things and tell you times and whatnot, but your challenge, trying to make it for 15, 30, or full 60 seconds while you're doing your superhero stance, okay? Remember, get your shoulders as low as your hips. We're doing it. On your mark. Get set, go. Lower yourself down. Keep your foot up high. Good. Hold that balance. Don't fall over. Right? If you want to put your hands in different positions, you can. Right? You can put them in front of you, but don't let them fall on the floor. Okay, now, if you've made it for 15 seconds, white belts and yellow belts, you're great. Everybody else, we're going to keep going. Lower, higher belts should hold it longer. Right? And again, keeping your leg up high is a good challenge for this. Right? And if you've made it for 30 seconds, great for you. Orange belts, green belts, blue belts. Right? Higher belts, we got another 30 to go. Keep going. Hold it up there. Keep your foot up. Don't let that cape touch the floor. Don't let your face touch the floor. Much more important that your face doesn't touch the floor than the cape doesn't touch the floor. If the cape touches the floor, you pick it up. If your face touches the floor, how do you pick that thing up? I don't know. Right? Don't smash it. Hold it. We're almost done with our superhero position. All right. That's a full minute. If you made it, good for you. If not, you can always pause, rewind, practice as much as you need to. Thanks for coming to class today. I look forward to seeing you soon.